Hello to my Cancers. All right, Cancers. This video is for the end of July. The end of July and the end of July, 1st of August. So 1st of August kicks off first quarter moon, right? First quarter moon. So we'll be moving from a moon in Libra into the moon in Scorpio. Anytime the moon moves into Scorpio, it doesn't really matter what phase it's in, it's about purging. If you can just remember that Scorpio is really about purging. It looks like Scorpio rules 8th house, and 8, the number 8, right? So you can also kind of sort of think about the Lionsgate portal, which is 8-8, right? It peaks it on 8-8, right? But it's already open currently now. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Welcome back. Go back and watch the previous video. It has the thumbnail for Lionsgate Portal. Go check it out as often as you need to. I'll keep trying to reference Lionsgate Portal in my videos until the Lionsgate Portal closes, because it's going to overlap with the full moon. We're going to have full sturgeon moon on the 9th, right? And so the portal closes on the 12th, and a lot of times people just think about 8-8. They don't think about it still being open and you can still manifest, right? So, and it's a fire sign. Leo, you and Leos are ruled by luminaries, not planets. So that's important to note. That's really important to note. Your confidence level is, you're building more confidence in your communication. So kind of coming out of your shell a little bit. Love it, love it, love it, Cancers. Let's do it. All right. Don't forget to recall your energy, every exchange that you have, and make sure you seal it. So meaning amen, so it be. However you're going to seal, you're recalling your energy from all people, places, things, timelines, dimensions. You want to recall your energy. You don't want fragments of yourself out there in the universe. Let's get into it. Let's get right into it. Let's do it. Let's see what's going on, Cancers. All right. First card out the deck. I am a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. I love, love, love this. This is what we're talking about right here. Coming out the gate. Healed relationships. That's it. You don't want any drama. Y'all are really a sweetheart sign. You don't want any drama with people, period. Healed relationships. People got an issue with other people. That's something they need to heal within themselves. They judging people? Nope. So, especially since you all are like kind of being in your shell, right? Not to say that you all are a shy sign. Cancers are just kind of reserved, right? So you all are high vibrating Cancers are compassionate, intuitive, and very protective, right? And so you want to maintain that. You want to maintain being compassionate, intuitive, and very protective, right? That's a Chariot energy, so just balanced out, reflective, and you want to protect your water, because the dark side of that, if you come in contact with an energy that's trying to project their mood onto you, or being overly sensitive about something and it's negative, or overly clingy, then guess what? That they're projecting that energy onto you. So you're just trying to protect your energy. Someone is really a homebody. Someone is really a homebody. You're just protecting your water. So if people are judging you because you're protecting your peace and your healing, or you're in harmony with yourself, and that's what you're trying to attract, yeah. Protect your energy. Let's get it. Yeah, here we have 5 of Swords here. Some energy is trying to use your words against you. So we're just coming right out. Some energies are trying to use your words against you. See, that's what I'm saying, using mind games. You're not getting into arguments with people. Let me help you that right now. Energies are trying to use your words against you. Keep in mind also that everyone is evolving. Everyone is evolving. So this could be your first year, whoever you are. This could be your first year because this is year 9, 2025. 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9. This could really be your first year in just kind of especially if, see this water right here, the depth of this water, especially if you like moved away, like if you relocated, for instance, like if you're a person who relocated, you're just like, you know, kind of to yourself, just kind of like not out about a lot. You're just kind of like not out, you're just kind of like really kind of sort of to yourself. Like when you go out, remember, I think people kind of sort of assume home, I mean, like you're a homebody, that being reserved could mean shy, right? They're not. It's simply we use it interchangeably, right? So, yeah, so I feel like some people are trying to use your words against you, whoever you are, right? Trying to make you look like a fool. Yeah. But you're not. Trying to make you look like a fool. Looks like you're kind of getting out and getting some sun, though. Looks like you're getting out and getting some sun. Again, you're not arguing with people. That's, I mean, yeah, you're not getting out, getting some sun. This is heart chakra. So you're starting making some connections here. You're starting to kind of sort of making some connections of like who's connected to whom. This is where you're saying who's connected to whom. See how this person is kind of looking back, right? It's almost like you're kind of looking back and saying like who's connected to your past, whoever you are. So if people are like kind of sort of talking to you almost like they are talking about a past that you may have forgotten about, something that you may have forgotten about, but something that they may, it's like almost connecting you to something, right? And you're like, wait a minute, what are they talking about? You say, can you start from the beginning? That's going to be an indicator there that somebody's playing mind games, because you are in a very sweetheart way just saying, wait a minute, help me with something. Basically, you're saying, can you help me? You're asking for help. You're saying, can you help me with something? Can you start at the beginning, right? That's Ace of Swords, because you're basically saying, help me to remember something, right? You want to go back down through the stair steps of your mind. Help me to remember something, right? So I can like help jog my memory, because again, most people, if you're in the house, or in your shell or whatever, you're not really thinking about something that was like, what are people talking about? So yeah, something about you not playing mind games. Yeah. Here we have the Princess of Cups here. Yeah. So it's almost like somebody, so we're talking about like the Fool card is a cycle is closed out and you're embarking on this new journey that you're on. But this person has a sword in their hand, right? So somebody could be asking like to remember something. Like, do you remember talking to two people? Or do you remember seeing two people? Or, you know, something. Because I'm seeing like deep water here. So there's like a depth of emotion about something. Like, this person has coconut in their hand here. Yeah, so here we have the King of Pentacles here, right? So something is almost like jogging your memory here, because we have the King of Pentacles, we're talking about Cobra here, which is a snake. But I feel like, let me see here, because I'm trying to look at everything on this picture here. I'm seeing this snake charmer here. Like this person is like this instrument here. They have on green. There's a big pentacle here. So it's like somebody with a lot of money may have like charmed someone, you know, like to say something about you, whoever you are. Somebody with a lot of money, you know, to maybe charm someone to say something about you. Looking at the cards here. So here we have the Four of Wands here. So usually the Four of Wands is about like a new and exuberant love, or like, so somebody could be saying like, for whoever you are, that somebody could have paid somebody to say that you were in a relationship with somebody. Again, take only what resonates with you. Because I really want you all to, because I said anybody that is trying to start at midpoint, 5 would be midpoint, whoever you are, trying to like jog your memory about something. You're like, well, wait a minute, can you start at the beginning? Like, what? You might trying to take your mind back somewhere about something. Something could seem like they're playing games with your mind about something, right? But somebody, it looks like somebody had a wedding, like somebody had a quaint wedding, or like this, like it looks like two people getting married, or like a ceremony or something that happened here. So somebody could be asking you if you were at a wedding or saw a wedding, or did you know somebody was married, or did something like that. But something's like somebody has a lot of money here, because it's King of Pentacles. A lot of money could be like or a lot of knowledge about a wedding, or did you see something? Did you know that, two people got married or something? Were you aware that some people were married, or were you there? Do you remember seeing somebody getting married or something like that? Yeah. But I'm also looking at this too as also being a distraction. Remember, when somebody is starting off, so this is where you want to be careful, because 5 of Pentacles, anytime somebody is starting off at 5 of anything, that's a distraction. That's period. That's a distraction. If this was Ace of Swords, the beginning of something, that's the beginning. That's like you have the root of something, right? But 5 of Swords, no, somebody's being paid to distract you. So again, remember, you are a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. You're not distracted. You're not distracted. You're not a fool, okay? Just letting you know ahead of time. We're getting closer and closer to a full moon, but August 1st is first quarter moon, and it'll be in Scorpio. So Scorpio is where you're purging. So this is what you're purging. You're purging anybody that's just coming up to you, just random conversations. That's like they talking about something like you're clueless as to even what they're even talking about. You don't even know what they're talking about. So you're sitting there distracted, trying to remember, like, well, what? Knowing that you hardly come out of the house, you have no idea what someone's talking about. You have no idea. So here we have the 5 of Pentacles here. So some kind of connection is making here. Water, this is snow here. But you're making some kind of a connection here. Something having to do with an organization. As we get closer and closer to a full moon, again, in conjunction with Lionsgate portal being open, right? Mercury being retrograde in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun, and confidence is people are getting bolder and bolder communicating. Like somebody's getting more confident with walking up to you and talking to you, or coming to you and talking to you about something. Or people are becoming more and more confident. It should be in love, right? Here we have the Queen of Swords here, because you're high vibrational. You're high vibrational. And I'm seeing you're being a very logical thinking person, but someone else is fanning the flames about something, right? It's like somebody's been wanting to tell you something for a long time, but it's just kind of sort of alluding to something. Let me give somebody an example of what I'm talking about. It's almost like somebody has been trying to out a loved one, right? And imagine someone trying to, you know, um, someone in your family trying to out a loved one, someone in your family trying to out a loved one, and they're doing it in such a cold, cruel way that they're just almost like trying to say, well, just tell them you got married, you know, tell them, just say you married to so-and-so. I mean, ask them if they remember, you know, just like doing this kind of stuff before somebody really get a chance to even open up and say something, right? Because somebody feels like they're kind of left out in the cold, like, and in a sense, like they've already done something really cold. Somebody feels very uncomfortable about something. Somebody feels very, this is a loved one. This is like, the something was created. Something was created. Yeah, something is very cold. So when think about this in terms of like order of things, right? So you have air here. We started out with air. This is somebody that you love, that played mind games with you. It's almost like they were trying to tell you something without telling you something, right? They wanted to tell you something. It's like a loved one that comes to you and they start an argument with you and you don't even know where the argument started. Remember, time is relative, and they were trying to build up confidence and trying to tell you something, but they couldn't. So again, you're meeting something with compassion, not anger. You're high vibrational, right? You're meeting something with compassion because it's something you have a lot of knowledge about. So the scales from your eyes have been removed about something. But when you think about the duality of snakes, like in terms of medical symbol, you're looking at dark snake energy, the devil, people's demons, and how people can use your demons against you to hurt you. But you're also looking at like an awakening, a spiritual awakening, or a kundalini experience, right? So some people were really, really cold to a loved one here, right? Looking at your cards here. And this is their wish fulfilled. Their wish fulfilled. And they had a backing, looks like they had a whole backing of an entire large organization to back them up. And a lot of money to be cruel to someone. Yeah, here's the Ten of Swords here. So it looks like there's a lot of conversation about somebody behind their back. This is Ten of Swords here, because 10 is like the end of something. So I don't believe that this is you, because 10 of Swords here, especially if you're tuned in watching this, I don't believe that this is you. I don't believe this is 10 of Swords is you. I don't believe that you're the one that's behind closed doors. I feel like this was intended to hurt you. Like this person has 10 swords in their back, right? Where somebody be just standing there, you know, watching you, like watching you be sad. Like this person right here is showing no emotion. They're literally watching a person with 10 swords in their back, bleeding out, and they just got a fan in front of their face. They don't show any, they're just wearing black. Like they're prepared for something. They're preparing for someone's ending. No emotion whatsoever. because what's on the other side of the Five of Pentacles is Ten of Pentacles. So this is part of someone's legacy. They're just waiting for something to end. That's the Ten of Swords. That's the Ten of Pentacles. It's part of someone's legacy. They're just waiting for something to end. So take only what resonates with you. So to come back to this here, someone coming to you, talking off the top of their head about something, you know, you're not entertaining Five of Swords conversation. You're not entertaining that at all. They might as well be talking to a wall. Whoever this energy is, they may be talking to a wall. They're not talking to you. Because that is just purely a distraction. Yeah. So this, for some of you all, this reading may seem like it's all over the place, but somebody who is cold as ice towards this loved one here is also behind with this organization trying to get you into a leadership position, right? This energy here. Trying to get you into a leadership position, right? But water is also reflective, right? So meaning that they're either on calls, listening, always hovering behind something, right? Listening, making sure, you know, that they do right by you after doing something wrong, horribly wrong by you and somebody, judging somebody based on their sexual preference, based on this card here, based on someone's sexual preference. Remember, the Judgment card is retrograde. The Judgment card is currently retrograde. Based on somebody's sexual preference, based on someone's traveling, and then trying to use someone's words against them, and then calling someone a snake. Someone works in the medical field. They have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of information, and they also have access to an organization. Somehow you have some kind of connection with these people here. This energy shows no emotions. Queen of Swords is an energy that's like puts emotions behind, kind of like, it would be like a doctor that like you, that would, you know, like if you receive some kind of bad news or something, or just any kind of showed any kind of emotion, a person who would be there has to almost be stoic, you know, in a way that shows no emotion. That's like, okay, I can't act like the person who just got some bad news here. Like, okay, I can't act like, I can't, you know, be sad with a person. But they were the ones that was standing there. They were the ones that standing there just watching somebody. So no, you have no conversation for whoever this energy is. Absolutely none. Take only what resonates with you. Take only what resonates with you. Yeah, this connects you to the I believe. La Luna connects you with the I believe, because you don't believe a word whoever this energy is saying. You don't believe one word, because this energy, whoever this is connected to your past. It's somehow connected to your past. I mean, this could have been a person that you went to school with. Whoever you are, you could have worked with them. Somehow your paths crossed in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Y'all could have gone to church or mosque or temple together. Somehow your paths crossed. But this person, whoever this energy is almost like somebody grew a conscience after something they did, right? So I got to now hover and try to make something right. I got to go talk to some people, and I gotta see if I can find a leadership position. I gotta scurry and do something, right? But really, Source has your back. Source has your back. This is what we're saying, 9 of Cups here, because your wishes are being fulfilled. You started believing in Source. You rose above any kind of judgment of things. You rose above some kind of judgment of things. Of people talking about you behind your back. You've already gone through some kind of a rebirth of people, whether they believe or don't believe what they heard about you. You've risen above something. Judgment card is a rebirth. That's a very powerful rebirth. So you've taken your water like somewhere else. Like, let me see what else I see in the cards. Because somebody was basically saying like what you do for 8 hours a day. Like what? I'm just trying to figure out like who are these people? Who, I mean, for real, I'm almost like an owl that's sitting on a ledge at this point. Who are these people? We oh my gosh. This is you. You right here. This is you. Because you are also Queen of Swords. You are the man or woman, it doesn't really matter. You are incredibly smart, whoever you are, and you also are a person who has a wealth of knowledge. This is you. Whoever you are, you're both Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. This is who you are. You are also used to being in a leadership position. You're also a person who has belonged to a large church or a mosque or a temple. You and whoever this energy is have a lot in common. Just because y'all may not have the same on paper, you know, but this energy here somehow felt like they were in a place where they could judge you and someone else and then try to use your words against you. But now somebody wants to make something right. This is a Nine of Cups. Now somebody wants to make something right and want to be the one to fill one of your cups. Again, God complex. It's a God complex. Somebody's obsessed with playing God. It's like they can't stop whoever this is. I don't know who this is to you all, but it's like somebody, honest to God, they cannot stop themselves. They can't stop themselves. That's why Source has to bring judgment down on whoever's energy is, because they can't stop themselves. It's Two of Cups. They can't stop themselves. It's just like, so Source is bringing you some kind of proposal. So it comes from Source. It comes from the living water, first of all, because Source is the one that's putting you at peace. Two symbolizes peace, right? You and someone else. Source is like ending something. So it's like, okay, I'm going to finally give you and someone some peace. Finally going to give you and someone some peace, finally. Yep. Yeah, so it's saying, I'm going to finally give you some peace. Yeah. So you don't have to give any more energy to this. It's Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so you have to get. You see how this person has like their arms stretched out, almost like, okay, like they're closing off like access. Nine of Pentacles would be like you are. Nine would be the end of something. Basically, like, okay, I'm ending. It would be like you were saying, Cancer is like, okay, you're ending giving people access to, or time. Time is money. To, because ninth house speaks to spiritual law and philosophy, and like in 2025, let's say you say in 2025, I am not giving certain people any more time, any more air time. Let's just look at it that way. You're not giving certain people any more air time. It's a wrap. It's a done deal. Yeah, here's the Queen of Cups. This is where you're being compassionate with yourselves. Good job. Whoever you are, good job. I feel like whoever I'm talking to is that you're maybe a person who pours so much into everybody else first that you almost probably neglect yourself. You could be a man or woman, it doesn't matter. But I feel like you pour it into people to a point where you're just empty. You empty yourself, or you and somebody could pour yourselves into people so much that this is legit. When people start talking about stuff, you really don't know what they're talking about. And they're like, okay, this person, like, you can't be a sweetheart and be smart at the same time. Like, okay, well, like, pick one. You either a sweetheart and you're not really smart, or you super smart and you got to be mean-spirited. Like, what? Yeah. So you have something good. Like I said, you got too much good news coming in. This Lovers card. Lovers card is about partnerships in business and or in love. and also you making a decision. So yeah, you made a decision to just go ahead and cut certain energies out of your life altogether. That's what I'm starting to see here. Like in the reading here is just this judgmental piece that people have when people really start to enforce their boundaries. You know, people trying to use people's words against them. It's like, no, you're just enforcing a boundary. And you're learning how to detach. Somebody is, either you're working from home, something you're doing, you're either working from home, which could be a wish fulfilled for you, right? Could be a wish fulfilled for you or somebody else possibly working from home. But somebody feels like, whoever this energy is, feels like you could have, like you just, and guess what? If this is your situation, if you're at home and you married and you and your person rolling around, I mean literally, y'all rolling from one end of the house to the next other end of the house, swinging off chandeliers and kikiing and laughing and falling off the top of the dresser on top of each other. That is that's y'all business. None of us, that's none of our business. I don't care. That's none of my business. I'm just reading the cards. Some people, whoever these energies are, oh my gosh. Woo. I'm just reading the cards. Oh Lord. Yeah, but somebody's going to be sitting pretty. Man or woman, it doesn't even really matter. But somebody has new and exuberant love in their lives. But people constantly trying to use words against you as if you can't evolve into a person who really has learned how to use your water in a very healthy way. Maybe wherever you lived, excuse me, maybe wherever you lived, it was just very contaminated. Maybe you're just learning how to use your water in a very healthy way, right? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, people just being shady. So that's just the message. People were being shady towards you. But see, something was proved to be a lie. That's why you have so many wishes being fulfilled. But I'm telling you, certain people just need to be cut off. I mean, that's all I can say. They just need to be cut off. If they go to thinking the worst about whoever you are, y'all need to stop giving people air. Y'all need to make that decision immediately. Stop giving people so much air. Stop. Just stop yourselves, please. Yeah, this 4 of Wands, somebody does have, I feel like, I don't even feel like, okay, some of y'all may be getting married, but for a large group, the energy that I'm picking up on here in the cards, I don't even think this is some of you all. I think this is somebody that you know. I feel like somebody is going to a wedding. That's what I feel like. And even if this is a close friend of yours that you're going to, keep the pictures off the internet. These people still don't need to know. That's none of their business either. Because if it's not your wedding, they might tell you, let them post the pictures. Keep that off social media. You could have a partnership in business coming your way. And some of you all could be getting married. But I feel like whoever's energy I'm channeling, you could be going to a friend's wedding. That could be a big surprise for you. Like, okay, you didn't even know so-and-so was getting married. Okay, somebody could be telling you, guess who's getting married? This could be somebody that you know. Here we have King of Wands. Yep. And you could be the one that's been waiting for somebody to finally tell you something to say, guess what? I got your back. This could be you. Just remember, Mercury is in Leo, right? So you could have Leo somewhere in your birth chart. You could be the one that's like, okay, you're waiting for somebody to finally come and open up and tell you something for you to say, hey, hey, I got your back. You're not out there by yourself. I got your back. You don't have to worry about people judging you. I got your back. So this Lovers card, remember several parts to it. You're making a decision to be supportive of, if this is a family member or something who found love, and they're finally saying, you know what, I feel like I have some support, okay, and they feel like you and somebody would be supportive. Guess what? That may be all they need to finally open up and share something with you. You and somebody, without feeling like people are being shady towards them. That can be the difference between them having this kind of a Ten of Swords and them actually having a real rebirth, like them learning how to rise above judgment, right? Them having to be around a group of people where they literally feel like, okay, people are just standing around waiting for them to die. Versus them saying, okay, I brought somebody home of a different race, and this person, they're in an interracial marriage, or they're gay, or they're, whatever, they dating somebody of a different religion or a different culture or background, whatever. They open to whatever. I can talk to them about such and such. They won't judge me. You may be the strength that somebody needs, whoever this is, right? So here we have the Devil card. Yeah. Something about your energy, your light, whoever you are, shines a light on people's demons. And that's the reason why Source made a lot of y'all Cancer, wherever Cancer is in your birth chart, either Cancer, Sun, or Moon, or whatever. That's why y'all need to stay away, like protect your water, whoever you are, Cancer, because your light irritates. As soon as you, and whoever you are, you answer the call in your life. This is right here. Because remember, the sun shines a light on the moon, right? A lot of you all are psychics. Different types of psychics, gifts, right? And so you just know, some of y'all just know things. Some of y'all are all the clairs. Some of y'all are clear, have clear sight. Some of you all are seers, or a seer. Some of you all just know things. Some of you all feel things. Some of you all smell things. Some of you all have automatic writing. It's so many different psychic gifts. Some of you all have telepathic memories. Telepathic gifts. Some of you all are clairaudient. Some of you all, it's almost like people can't get over on you, especially if you all are readers. Sometimes, if you all are readers, if you're reading cards, you may read cards of a conversation, and people be like, how in the world do they know what you're talking about, right? Do they have cameras? Are you listening in? Your gifts, your spiritual gifts. And so people have tried to demonize your gifts. And other people think that you behind closed doors, just like rolling around on the floor, having a wild, good old time with somebody, and you could just be by yourself. So here we have the Justice card. So yeah, don't do an injustice to yourselves anymore by letting people demonize your gifts. Whoever you are, you and somebody. Stop having all these open enemies. People just playing in your face about your gifts. Yeah, you are not Boo-Boo the Fool. Here we have the Four of Cups here. Yeah. Somebody is really highly spiritually gifted. You and somebody are really, really gifted. There's the Four of Cups here. Yeah, you just know how to tap in, and you know how to tap in and pray. Yeah, you know how to tap in. When you feel like your back is against the wall, you just know how to tap in and pray. You know how to pray for loved ones. Be like, it's okay. It's okay, whatever. You're not judging anybody. It's just okay. That's why some people only take their person out at nighttime. Like they just go hide in the back of a restaurant somewhere because they can't bring somebody of a different race or culture home because the family be just talking about people like, oh, you scraped the bottom of the barrel. Like, okay, wait a minute. Somebody said the same thing about you. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So yeah, so somebody is quite resourceful. Yeah, somebody is quite resourceful, very practical. You've been down this road before here. You've been down this road before. Um, and something has been a nightmare for you. This is why you're so down to earth and relatable. A lot of us can relate. For real. Like, you've been down this road before with these people who stick their nose up at people. Like, you had high level positions where people turn their nose, like, okay, wait a minute. I'm telling y'all, that's why you keep it high vibrational. That is why you keep it high vibrational, Cancer, because I'm telling y'all, if a lot of people step down off their throne, Five of Wands here. That's why people keep it classy and keep it cute. Like, just keep it on the throne and just be adjusting crowns. You know, everybody has been in positions where people can say, oh, everybody had a position. Like, let's stop playing. All right, so, yeah. So, somebody, you're not going back. Some things you're not going back to. Meaning that you're not going back to being confused about your gifts. This is what I'm seeing here. You're not going back to being confused about your spiritual gifts. Yeah, here we have 28. I am a leader. Yeah, you are a leader. You are a leader, and leaders recognize leaders. Leaders know, I mean, like, some people... Anyway. So that's what I'm seeing here in your cards. You're not turning up. You're not turning down your nose. You're not turning up your nose at anybody. I mean, for what? We're all in human form. Like, what is the point? What is the point? We're all in human form. What's the point? Yeah. Someone was just very jealous. Someone was very, very jealous. It's acting like they were the savior of something. A copycat energy. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I have for you all. Let's pull out some pink cards and let's go ahead and close this out. Yeah, so somebody was, you were dealing with, whoever you are, were dealing with vain, vengeful, and greenwood envy spirits who wanted to, who were open enemies. So I don't know if these people physically went to court against you and someone else. We're trying to use your words against you, something from the past. But again, people are evolving and rising. Rising above judgment and breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. But make no mistake about it, whoever these energies are wanted you in someone's life. If they could wear your human suits, they would. Take over your degrees and your job titles and, step into your, likeness and image. It's that serious, whoever these energies are. But wealth is within your reach. Wealth is within your reach. You deserve the best. Solar plexus chakra cleansed. Somebody apologizes for hurting you. It's time to start dating again. But yeah, I can't figure out for the life of me why anybody would want to be another human being, for real. Thrive at being you. Crown chakra cleanse. Adjust your crown, whoever you are, but new love awaits. Somebody met their match. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Child, if somebody could have unzipping their skin and unzipping your skin and put it on top of theirs. Yours and you're talking about destiny swap, child. What in the world? Whew. Anyway, high vibrations only, everybody. Like I said, you are You are a magnet for harmonious, peaceful, healed relationships. You're not getting into arguments with anybody. The only thing that comes to mind with this, really, whenever I see the Five of Swords here, is like like when people like zip past people when they're driving really fast. You know how people are trying to like get somewhere real fast and just zoom past people, and we're coming close to a full moon. Like, send people up with a prayer. Like, you hope they get to their destination, especially they didn't side swipe you. Hope they get to their destination safely, so you can get to yours safely too. But this right here, this talking about people behind their backs, all this really is hurtful. It's really, really hurtful. So I see you all continuing to be compassionate towards people and celebrating people's differences and like what makes them stand out, instead of anything else. But yeah. So you're making a list of pros and cons, and your inner child is very, very proud of you, whoever you are. So, yeah, Lionsgate portal is open. You continue moving forward. Your inner child is proud of you. Like I said, for some of you all, new level waits. Who knows what it is? It could be a new job. It could be a new love interest. It could be a new grandchild. It could be a new whoever, new something. But somebody is a leader. Continue inspiring people the way that you do with your compassion. And, but yeah, learn how to rise above the judgment. You're breaking some kind of generational cycle chain and curse. And I don't know, maybe in some weird kind of way, people are like trying to, it's like, I almost feel like some kind of imitation has just gone way too far. Like something has really overstepped. Something has gone from imitation being flattery to just exposed as something else. Like somebody got overwhelmed by something. Yeah, your psychic abilities. Your third eye is wide open, that brow chakra. Somebody got overwhelmed by your gifts. I keep trying to tell people, stop playing with these spirits. Remember to call back your energy. All fragments of you. Recall all your energy with every exchange. That is what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'm calling back all of my energy. I want you all to call back all of yours. Close off those channels. Close off those channels. I hope wherever you are, you're out getting some good sunlight, sunbathing, cleansing. Hopefully you all are near water. That's your element, Cancer. Or even if you're a cross watcher. Oh, I got to remind you all of this too. So we're currently in Leo season. Currently, and YouTube recirculates these videos. So we're currently in Leo season. So we just had 2 giveaways. If you want to participate in the giveaways, then you have to listen to the Leo video, right? So we had 2 free reading giveaways. So I don't know what the next one is going to be, but we're going to try to be creative with it. It may not be another free reading, it could be something else. I'll think about it. Because some people have already contacted me because they want to participate in the giveaways. Like, this is a really cool community of people, because people will reach out over the years and say they want to participate in giving gifts to the community. And so some people have already reached out. So I'll see what the gifts are and see how we can somehow work them into the giveaways. So stay tuned if you want to participate. We are in Leo season, so listen to the Leo readings and comment. But until the next time, this is your reading. Keep your vibrations high. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.